Buy more packs. Good evening all.
Hope you're all very, very well. Nice to be back. Have I missed anything? I don't think anything's burnt down in my absence. My absence of a week. Don't think anything's gone totally wrong, has it? Benny Hill, thank you so much for your 5 beautiful bitties. I will trinish every single one of them. Catlive B, thank you ever so much for the follow. And hello to all you beautiful people over on the Discord. Lovely to see you all. Thank you for tuning in over there. If you want to come and check us out, we are on Twitch. We are also on the YouTubes. I'm assuming both are up there. If anybody's there on the old YouTube, just drop me a comment just so I know that that's all working. That would be beautiful. Obviously, like the stream while you're over there, and please sub if you haven't already. That would be amazing. Over on the tube is. We're testing out a new router today. I know. I always try these things. That's probably really quiet. Like, painfully quiet. Let me replay that. I didn't even hear it. Did anybody else hear that? Buy more packs from CC. Oh god. Oh, Maxton Man, thank you. Manix Man, thank you for the comment over there. Why isn't this working? Oh, there we go. It is there. Turn that up a bit. See if this is better. 1 second. One more time. Grumpy, you're getting your money's worth out of this kid. Do it. There we go. You can hear it. Comment on the YouTubes. Thank you ever so much, Robert. Nice to see you, buddy. Okay, hope we're all really well. I hope some of you have got some beautiful stories to tell me. Nice to see you all. I want to be getting my lighting sorted soon, rather than just doing this with what is actually a random Darth Vader. With some energy. Sounds like the galaxy is dying. I hope not. Do you mean the actual galaxy, or do you mean the STFC galaxy? Because they are different things. They are separate. Through from the sun. No, I'm not. But let me see if I can. Is that better? A little bit. There we go. If I need money on a vacation instead of paying your light bill. No, not my actual lights. There's no lights on in here. I just have this little Darth Vader light over there, and obviously the light from my screens, which I know is really bad. But we're going to have that sorted soon. But no, I know it's bad. Mood lighting. I also got something really, really cool that I'll show you all in a bit. Don't forget, it was my birthday a couple of weeks ago. And I got a really cool present of the missus that I really want to show you all. So remind me, once we get a few more people in here, I will show you. I'll show you and see how we go. Okay. I think what we could do actually is actually load the game. That'd be a good idea, wouldn't it? Let's actually load the game up. Here we go. My camera's a little bit sad. I can see another monitor in it. There we go. I got a new webcam as well. This isn't it, by the way. New webcam. I got something really cool to show you that I might put up there if I can get away with it for work purposes. If I can get away with it for work purposes, I'll show you all. I've had a really good couple of weeks off work, actually. Iron Chef, thank you so much for the resub. You absolute beauty. Aloha to you. Hope you're well. Hope you're very, very well. Okay, let's take a look. Let's see what we've got going on today. So, quickly do my claiming bits. Is my syndicate and stuff ready? Oh god, I must have claimed this really late yesterday. Oh, 8 minutes. That'll come up in a second. We won't start claiming them until they come up. Let's take a look. What have we got in our events today? Because we've got the Officer Flash Pass. We've got the new Fall Harvest Pass, which we're going to talk about. Obviously, what we're going to do with these tokens and bits and pieces. Does it annoy anybody else that it always duplicates it? Why do they always put 2 in? Why do they do that? Duff, you are here, and good afternoon. Hope you're well, buddy. Hope you're very, very well. Okay. We need to do a wave defense, which we can do easily. We've got Unity, which is tying in with this. And obviously that then feeds into the... all the way to the end. Harvest Pass, which has obviously got ship parts in it and bits and pieces. And then there is an officer one. So it's just basically like an additional Ferengi pass, but you've got no materials and things. Are they ever going to release a CC program? Oh, the CC program has been released. It's just not got anybody in it. It's not got anybody in it yet. Well, I lie. Technically, I'm in it. Oh. Whoa! Holy crap, that was loud. Sorry. There are 2 of you, right? So there's 2, technically, of like the audio-visual equivalent. That's myself and DJ. You've then got Griffin, who's technically an AV guy. He does all of DJ's YouTube stuff, as far as I know. Don't quote me on that. As far as I know, I think he does all
Baby Shark, do. Baby Shark, do. Baby Shark, do. Baby Shark, Mummy Shark, do. Mummy Shark, do. Mummy Shark, do.
How long is this took me to type out?
Do. Daddy Shark, Do, 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 do. Daddy shock. Do, 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 do. Daddy shock.
Oh, that's just annoying, isn't it? That's fantastic. I don't know if that's actually more annoying than the actual Baby Shark. I don't know if the actual Baby Shark's actually less annoying than doing that, and whether I should just turn Baby Shark back on for Moopsy. We could do that. Oh, Zek, thank you for the resub. Thank you. 19 months total. You absolute legend. You absolute beauty. Thank you very, very much. We do have goals, obviously, down here. We do have goals and things. Obviously, this is the last stream of the month to try and hit them. It's a long ask. It's a tall order. Don't expect us to do it, but obviously, if we do, there's a $100 pack there, £100 pack, 100 rupees, whatever you want to call it, and then obviously over here, there's one for an additional battle pass as well, obviously, which is bits. So we've got a bits goal, we've got a sub goal. Obviously, if we can hit them, great. If we don't, you know, I'm not one for pushing stuff like that. I'm genuinely not bothered. But if we do it, then obviously I give stuff back to you guys. 71% of the way through a level 1 hype train, so thank you. Thank you. And I think September's still on, technically. So there might be some discounts on them. But yeah, nice. Right, let's take a look. What have we actually got to do? Unity, which quite frankly takes 3 seconds. What we will do, though, because I do this all the time, I start... Oh, Texas Guy, thank you for gifting a sub to Benny Hill. You absolute beautiful legend of a person, completing out level 1. Thank you very much. Oh, and Kay's telling me that the war room's up as well. So we'll go do, we'll go mine 1. We'll go mine 1. Oh, we're 2% of the way through level 2 hype train. Thank you. 2% through 2. I need to 10 on my actual events for the day. Dailies, we'll take a look. I don't know if I'm going to hit my March to Progress. Being on holiday, I've missed a few. I'm not 100% sure if I'm going to hit it. I think it's going to be tight. I might have to do some of the ones that I don't really like to do. You know, of these events, the ones where you've got these are easy. Obviously, I always do these. I always do the artifact one. But I might need to do some of the ship and building ones to be able to do it. You're like an OG. You got to have no ads. Oh, he is like an OG. You know, I can. So Benny Hill has been following the channel since July 23. I think I started the channel maybe March 23. So he's been with me on my whole journey. He's been with me basically for the whole couple of years that we've been streaming, which is awesome. You're even earlier, Texas Guy. You're June 23. Oh, Stewie Do, thank you for the resub. 3 years. Oh, Jesus Christ. 3 years. Holy crap. Yeah, but I think I'm going to fall a bit short on my March to Progress. I need to really sort of think about this and work this out. How many more days have we got? So we've got 6 more event days to do this. So, and I need 2,700 points. So we've got, today we've got obviously the Tech Tuesday. So that's 300 points. Wednesday we have 2 events. So that's another 600 points. That's 900 points total. Thursday we've got 1. Hang on, when will this finish? So it'll finish Wednesday, and then Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. It'll finish Monday night. So I'll get all the way through to Lat Monday. Oh, 58% of the way through level 2 now. Thank you, Jakers. Thank you for the resub with Prime. If anybody isn't aware, link your Twitch to your Amazon account. You can give a free sub every month. If anybody didn't know that, I'm sure everybody does know that by now. And obviously, you can subscribe on Jeff Bezos, which is absolutely amazing. March the 23rd. March the 23rd. Oh, March 23. Jesus Christ, you was very early then, Dunder. She was like literally in the month. The way to probably for me to tell it is probably just to see when Stewie did it. Oh no, Stewie's been following me since the 18th of August 2022, which was like 6 months before I started streaming. I don't think Stewie counts. Stewie sort of followed me before I was even a channel. So, we have got up to Monday. Is that right? Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Oh no, up to Sunday. We've only got up to Sunday to do this. So, what have we got? We've got 1 on Tuesday, 2 on Wednesday. We've got the Hostiles 1 on Thursday. We've got Voyager on Friday. Cosmic Cleanup on Saturday. NSEA on Sunday. So we've got 7 more events. So we've got 370 to 2,100. Oh, we should be able to do this. We can get 600 points easy. Yeah, we'll be able to do it. That's good. I've still not... Is anybody else still perfect on that? I've not missed one of the match to progresses yet. I've not missed one yet. I've managed to claim them all. Hi, Ben Sai. Hope you're well, buddy. Not seen you for a bit. I think he was here on the last stream, actually. So far. Yeah, so far, I'm like 100% up to date. Hope you're well, though, Ben Sai. We are... I think we've got about a minute left on the hype trade. Ops 63. Oh, I do. I remember talking to you. And I said, I think I was telling you not to go to like Ops 40 or something. Like 3 months ago, it feels like. But it wasn't. We're 58% of the way through a level 2 hype train. Thank you ever so much, people. There's 40 odd seconds left on that. Don't feel the need if you don't want to. Obviously, if you'd like to, it's all welcome, but not required in the slightest. Yo, JP. Hope you're well, buddy. Right, let's just do that event first. I have to... I'm really, really low on 6-star materials. What time is it for me? So the current time now is 26 minutes past 8 in the evening. 25 past 8. Not awful. I spent the 100 quid for last week's syndicate event a week or so ago. I never actually did the maths and the calculations behind that as to whether it was actually decent to do. Thank you, everybody that contributed to the hype train. I do appreciate it. Even the level 1s and level 2s, they mean a lot to a little channel like me, so thank you. Got spoilers for next arc? I've got loads. I can't hear you, Putz. You are muted, though. Try again. Oh! I know why.
Can you hear me?
Yeah,
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I didn't actually give... I'd turn Discord sound off.
That's funny. But, yeah, I wanted to tell you that your math is off because Cosmic Cleanup does not score for that event.
Ah. Oh, hell.
So,
Could be
I did the math. Yeah, like you're at 2,700 points missing, is that right?
Yeah, and I've not done today's.
Okay, so... if you total it out, you have 6 days, you have 6 events at 300, and you have 6 days to do the 100 event, either the mining or the hostels. So that's 2,400. So you are 300 shy. You need to do 3 100 events over the next 6 days.
That's easy then.
To get that.
Yeah, that should be relatively easy then.
Yeah.
Well, it will be easy. Now that I'm back, it'll be easy.
And you've been gone so long, I went up 4 ops levels.
What, you know, like, he's like 63 now or something like that?
I'm 64.
Holy crap.
I did 61 through 64 in 7 days, 12 hours.
Oh my god, 4 ops levels. 4 ops levels is huge. 4 ops levels is massive. And how are you finding it?
The only thing that is an issue is really warp range. I am now having to relocate my base if I want to do killing hostiles in the hazard systems, like doing my faction dailies and stuff like that. But other than that,
I managed to, this run of Alliance tournaments, I've managed to free to play max my Disco Primes.
Nice. Here's the problem with that. There's an ops lock at 65 for the Disco to add another 1,000. So my Disco still only goes to like 1,250 or 1,200, and I need to get to 1,300 to get to the 64, 65 systems.
Got ya. What about your Eviscerator? Where will that be at? Can that not
the
rip you up?
Eviscerator it was ops locked, and I was able to put one more tier on it. I need the warp for the next tier, and then it will be at like 13 something. So I'm very close.
Right.
But I'm also only 3 buildings away from Ops 65.
And have you got the Prime Valors to be able to go straight in?
The Prime Valors.
The tokens for the Disco Prime.
Oh, no, I think I am like, I think I'm like 120 away,
Oh,
but
nothing then.
that
Nothing
should
then.
be, yeah.
Have you got Cam's
Yeah.
favour? Are you getting a daily drip?
Khan's favor is
And-
level 7.
Are you doing that, and are you doing the Ferengi pull?
Not doing the Ferengi pull because I am still saving. There's a lot of favors in that I still haven't done, so
Oh,
I
me
am
too.
minimally pulling all of that stuff
Yeah, me.
just to get those favors done.
Yeah.
But no, I'm probably 2 or 3 weeks away from getting to Ops 65 and getting the Disco Prime one more level. So then I'll be great.
Oh, it's so good. I mean, obviously, my disco with Grush does like 17, 30, 33. Has that got?
Yeah, and I found out last night. For the I did G6 solos for the first time.
Oh, right.
I was scared.
Oh, the early ones are easy.
Well, right. Well, I did the 65 uncommon. I sent 3 ships, and like I barely took a scratch. So then I sent 2 ships, and I barely took a scratch. Then I sent 1 ship, and I barely took a scratch. Then I sent 1 ship with a full loot crew, and I barely took a scratch. So yeah, I was afraid for nothing.
They look bigger than what they are. Their teeth are.
This is true.
Their back is far worse than their bite. They look a lot better than they actually are. Imagine how easy it'll be with 0 ships, exactly, Tips. And that you're honestly, and your G6 solo armadas are so good for speed ups.
Yeah. And by the way, in my journey, I started out at 22 million in Latinum, and I am currently at 28 million. So I've actually not used any Latinum for any of my speed ups.
Someone's been spending some time in the MU.
Yeah, the first 7 days of being in G6, so all last week, I did 3 runs in the MU each day.
Oh wow.
And I only started out with about 30 days worth of Sigma speed ups when I got into G6. So I don't think that's bad.
No, it's still really good, isn't it?
I mean, 21 runs in the MU over a week, and I actually gained Latinum and didn't have to spend it. So yeah.
That's incredible. That's incredible. It's really good. Oh, now that my disco can get up to any system as well, I don't mind using my Borg juice a lot more. So did you get a 63 ship, or are you going straight to 66?
No. I'm going straight to 66. The only reason I will get a 66 ship is for ease with warp range and to make my cube more viable.
Yeah,
but if it wasn't for that,
no,
I'd skip it.
You need to get a rare. You need to get it to tier 9. You need to get your cube to tier 16, and then, well, I mean, I'm a 70 now. I've got a tier 12 Frencher. It's like nearly 50 billion power when it's crewed, and I don't use it yet. I will use it as soon as I've unlocked the jump drive for it. As soon as I've unlocked the jump drive for it, I'm in. Which 66 ship would you get? The best 66 ship is the Copyri. It's got the best firing pattern. It's the best ship.
Yeah, I mean, I'm sitting at about 5 million of each type of the faction credits, so I haven't really decided yet. You know what's interesting? I have almost half of 2 of the epics, G6 epics in blueprints already, from the
DTI.
From the DTI pool. Yeah.
That sort of came out a fraction late for me.
Like, if I keep going this way, like, I'm gonna probably have one almost completely unlocked by the time I get to 70.
Oh yeah, well,
maybe 2.
Without a doubt. I mean, have I got all 3? Yeah, I have. I've got all 3 epics. I built them all day 1. It was easy. DTI rewards, G6 ships, and G5. No, he's a 64. They didn't. When did you start seeing the epics?
the epics as soon as I went to 61,
Yeah.
and I've pulled that now twice.
Nah, it's good. I just hate the armadas, though. I hate doing the formation armadas.
Well, see, that's the thing. Like, I was hot and heavy on the formation armadas for a couple of cool events over the last couple of months in G5, and I'm still sitting on over 500 million for each of the two types. So I won't have to do one for,
Holy crap.
I don't know, a while.
Samo, good evening, Major. How are you? You'll be guaranteed to have them all by 70. I've already got enough for an entity. More than halfway to both a Quencher and a Scimitar, and I'm still months from 70. I bet you're not months from 70. What if you hadn't got long, though, before G7 comes out? I mean, surely you want to be jumping straight up to G7, Samo. Because we all know it's going to be coming soon. Some of us know more than others.
Let's see, today is Tuesday, so that would be 35 days until G7 comes out. Mark my word.
You what, sorry?
35 days till G7 comes out. Mark my words.
Okay. I mean, if I was able to do like, I can't say that. Done. Bensai, you're more than welcome to come in voice for a bit, Bensai. More than welcome, dude. I'll just stay 70 forever and become the ruler there. I know, but it's just so tempting, isn't it? Because we all know whenever we change generation, going from 60 to 61, going from 50 to 51, it's always so bloody easy. In it, it's always like one building and like 9 latinum. In it, it's always craziness, isn't it? I'll finish my. So somebody mentioned I will not go into G6 until we have freebooters. What if I told you that you have freebooters from day one? And I've mentioned this a lot. You basically have freebooters from day one. They were built in.
Explain.
They were built in to G6.
Explain.
What ops are you?
I said,
No, remind me, Putz. 64?
64. 64 now.
So you're a 64. What level hostile do you hit?
Normally I try to get into a 65 system for housing or 66, and then just hit whatever's in there.
Yeah. So how many points do you get per hostile?
Oh, I got you. Yeah. If you hit a
built,
yeah, sorry.
It's built in. Because you used to have to kill what, 6 hostiles?
Something. Yeah.
Something like that. You have to kill like 6 hostiles. Yeah. If you can kill 2 ops levels above, you want to need to kill 5. So if you're a 61, you can kill 63s. You're getting 5 points per hostile. You've only got to kill 5 for your daily. Freebooters are built into G6. All this crap, I've heard about 10 people mention this. All this crap about putting G6 freebooters, they're built into G6 natively. The only time you don't get the benefit of that is where I am now.
It's way near 70. Yeah.
Yeah, because I can only hit 71s. The most I can get per hostile is 3.
Yeah, so I think I started like day 2 of my journey, and I relocated to a Romulan system somewhere and spent all 3 of my G5 epics and hit like 2 or 3 ships with each, came back, relocated to a Federation system,
there you go.
hit threw my 3 ships out, hit a couple with each ship, and then I was done.
Honestly, it is a freebooter mechanic. Exactly that. It's a freebooter mechanic. So do not let that, because I would be. 97% confident, and feel free to clip this. I'll be 97% confident that you will never get G6 freebooters because you've already got them. I was wait. Oh, Nige, hi. We got a new theme song. We got a new variety. Well, it's the same song, but we got a remix of it. Do you want to hear it?
I want to hear it.
It's so good. Another thing, the roadmap they aren't going to do. Honestly, the thing is, I questioned it when they mentioned it. What on earth are they going to do to make it any better than what it is?
The only thing that I could see making it better
is if it did all three.
Yeah,
but you do two at a time anyway. I just genuinely I don't want them to. I personally, shoot me if you wish. I think it's a waste of engineering time working on G6 freebooters. Genuinely don't.
You have a point there. The only thing that I haven't been able to do reliably is the mining in hazard space. And I just was like, you know what? Forget it. I don't need those. I will be lacking in that, and that'll be okay.
And why is it? Because you don't have enough resistance because you're still low 60s.
Yeah. Right. It's just like, okay, I can mine for a little bit and then it kills me and I only have one Selkie right now, so
you only need one. I've managed to hold a G6 with one. You want to need one. I've done one Selkie and I've now got a tier 8 new Grange. The 58 miners are the bomb. But even that's not going to be an issue anymore. Hazard resistance for low ops players now. People that are approaching G6, it doesn't matter now because you've now got access to start grinding the stasis globe with the transigen stuff.
Yeah.
With the not transigen. Stupid names. What's it called?
The aggregation.
Thank you. The aggregation stuff. You can grab once you've got stasis globe. I mean, I don't even think I've maxed mine because I've just never bothered. It needs maxing. It takes no time to max it because CTs are so easy to upgrade. Right, let me clear my.
But
Go on.
I have been using my silent hostile tokens to go and mine G6 for my dailies.
Oh, I get that. Yeah, I get that.
Yeah.
But once you get your one more ops level, you can just disco everywhere. Everywhere.
You know what I think they should do is maybe for G7, I don't know, but I think that they're well past due is on your dailies. You know how you get to 270, right? They should put another level, like a 300, right?
Yeah.
One extra level.
No, I think you should make it about 350 because that needs actually a bit more active grinding from the standard stuff. Somebody asked if we're going to get any new. Mosh said anything new for the IA building next arc? No. When this. Twice as fast. Oh god, no. Novas are the 50 miners, aren't they? But I mean, I saw people that pushed to build 5 and 6 of those. I've only ever bought one independent miner in G5 and G6. One Nova got me through, and one Selkie got me through quite comfortably. Do we trust Claim All? Absolutely not. Don't trust Claim All for TPs, for transporter patterns. But transporter patterns mean nothing to me, even though I've got like tens of millions. So as soon as they put them, I think there's 3 new officers coming to TPs that I haven't got maxed yet. Who were the officers that were coming? I think there was 3.
There was 7 total, I thought.
Yeah, I think there's only 3 that I don't have maxed.
The strike team officers.
Yeah, yes, the strike team. I'm really close. Let me look at this. Transport pattern. 5 of 11's maxed. Oh, Una, La'an, Wayoon, and Ducat. I've got 4 that I can max, and they'll use next to no shards. Like I said, I've got 10+ million. I'm quite glad
What's
they've
your-
I'm quite glad they've put Una in. But so I will use the claim all 100% for everything because I don't care about TPs. Your independent archives, if you're still grinding transporter patterns are still something that you haven't maxed all the officers out. If it's still important to you, you should be doing independent claims of all of your archive bundles with officers in. Just claim them all separately. Yes, it takes you another 20, 30 seconds or so. You should be claiming them independently. Bulk claim for the faction.
Luke,
Now that would be amazing.
What is your efficiency on the Strange New World officers?
Maxed.
Okay. Yeah, I have one more level of that, so I am not pulling any transporter patterns for Una until I get that, just to see where I need, how many I need.
We'll have a look in a second, see where I'm at. Well, I can tell you exactly how many you need, because mine's maxed. Give me 1 sec. Let me finish claiming my syndicate and I'll do it. I need to go to a wave. I should do the G6 waves now. I managed to get to wave 5 the other day with just my normal crews without playing with them, but I couldn't finish wave 5 and I couldn't be bothered to prat about with crews.
Is your Junker not maxed yet?
No, nowhere near.
Okay.
Like tier 12 or something like that.
Yep. All I know is that when you get the max Junker, the G6 waves elites become child's play.
Let me have a look. I'm also planning on getting potentially a second jumper.
Yes, DJ got a second Junker last night.
Yeah, very tempted.
Or maybe Sunday.
Very, very tempted. What was I looking at? Oh, my GS31. Let me see. I mean, I don't need a second one yet. Oh, I'm sorry, I'm tier 13. Tier 13. But I'm not a million mile away. Oh, no, crap, that uses G6 material. Let's do it the easy way. So I can go to tier 14 now. I'm ready to go 14. But it's using... Oh, not much, really. I'll do that in morning, so I can double pull my pulls. What have I been coy about? I'm not coy very often. Tell me again. Sorry, I was looking at something. Ask me again. I need 26,000 GS31 parts to max it. And even before I get my new... Before I get the update tomorrow, 26,000. What do I get at the moment? So I'll be able to do it in less than 26 days.
Nice.
Sorry, no. I can double pull it. Be about 10 days. I'll be able to do it in about 10 days. I'll have a max junker. So yeah, I probably do need to be starting to think about my second one. Ben, if you want to come to the stage, mate, you are more than welcome. Find you. There you go, bud.
Hello.
Hi, bud. Are you well?
How's everyone doing?
Not bad, thank you. What have you got for me?
Sorry, earlier I was listening to yeah, who was the other person that I remember was talking on this earlier. So you said it was like up 64, and I just recently got 63.
All right, yeah.
I was gonna say something about doing the 65s uncommon solos, and I was thinking they must have all 3 epics. Putts, that's what it was. Putts.
Yeah.
You
I
have
have all 3 G5 epics maxed.
Oh, I see. I only have 1 epic, so I was using my uncommon, my Northcut, my Corsair, and I was doing the 61s.
61s? Oh, I'm sure you can punch higher than that.
Yeah, probably. See, I was what I do is I'm going to some of the Romulan system, Illumina, and that 61 system. I think the other one is that has a hazard, but the other one, Cordoran, which is 63, has the rares, and I think the one with the 65 uncommon would be Leafier, but it has a 300% hazard. So I had to figure
Yeah,
that out.
the 300% hazard, I am only able to run 4 before the hazard gets me, and that is starting them, speeding them up, jumping to the next, jumping to the next, jumping to the next as quickly as possible.
One of the worst things about the whole solo armada loop is that once you get past the 65s, there isn't any in non. Junker is the GS31. Robert, yes, correct. There isn't one armada that's not in a hazard system after about 65, I think. I think it's 65s.
I started at the top and went down. I didn't even know that there were armadas, G6 armadas that weren't in hazard systems.
Oh yeah, yeah. There's a few like the ones that I did for quite a while. Obviously, when they first launched, was I used the ones that were in here because this is no, it can't be there. Where is it? There was some in a non-hazard system. There is.
The thing is
the 61s. They are in a hazard system right down here. Then there's some in one. It's in one of these. That's it. Here, this one. There's some 63s in non-hazard system. There's no rares or epics, but there's the first 2 early levels of uncommons.
See, I got 10% hazard resistance right now. I think I did like, what is the one? Yeah, for Federation, I did.
You don't mind buying things, do you? You don't mind buying stuff.
Depends on what I need.
Every now and again. Have you got the stasis globe?
I'm working on. I have to do those those things hostels I try to do them from time to time.
Because the stasis globe gives you massive benefits against hazards. And for somebody that obviously it's not advice that I would give to Putz because I know he doesn't spend, but for somebody who's relatively early in G6, sticking the stasis globe on your. Let me find it. Why can't I see it?
Yeah, my strategy there is I'm buying all the stuff for the building. So I want to get my building up to level 61 as soon as possible. I'm at 53 now.
Yeah.
And then once I'm there, then I will switch and move all of that currency into getting the stasis globe as quickly as possible.
Yeah.
See, I bought the first upgrade, the pack when it came out, and then I got it to 51, and then I think 54 now.
That's decent. I'm 50. I've done the building free to play, and I'm at 51. I can go 52. I'll do that in morning. Because anything that I don't think it changes my refinery, but I don't need to upgrade it now. I think
it doesn't change your refinery, but it does bring you up an additional hazard, so that you can go from killing. Or actually, you can kill a 61.
Yeah.
Yeah, because at 50% hazard resistance, you're still taking 100% on a G6 on the 61s. But at building 52, I think it goes to 55.
Yeah, 55.
So you can kill one. Yeah, you get to kill one of the 61s now.
Oh well, cha-ching. Thank you for the follow, mate. Welcome.
I've been focusing a lot on the relativity. I got to tier 6, so I bought a few of the weekly packs. I think so far 2, the $50 packs.
Oh yeah, and
I've been using I've been using my event store currency a lot. Went with the Ferengi one, and I'm going to use the mini one this week. So I'm going to use that. And I think because I don't know why because they gave me 2 10 pulls for the Ferengi. Because I was able to take it to the next tier. and then then it reset for some reason, and then was able to take it part of the way to the next tier.
Yeah, that makes sense.
I don't think it was supposed to do that, but because
It's because you could.
It is every other tier for the first 6 or 8 tiers that the relativity parts will change, and whenever a chest changes due to the tier or ops, it resets and basically populates a new chest for you.
Yeah.
So yeah, that was intended.
Yeah.
Oh, it makes sense.
It's quite handy, really, especially when they have these sort of event stores, where you can get ship parts and stuff, and then you can go up a tier. It's always nice.
What tier do you think for like a hitting up, like soloing like a 60 invading entity for the relativity, like tier 10 or something like that?
So I can breeze.
Tiers.
Go on, Putz. You're probably more accurate than me in this.
I can solo with my relativity any of the level 60s, not a 62 or 64, but a level 60. I could do it at tier 4 or tier 5.
Probably need more research.
Yeah,
yeah. I mean, I'm just saying what I can do. Now, my crew is Picard, Beverly, DeMarco, and I was not boosting anything except just using the ship's active ability on the appropriate
See, I don't
you know what
do that. I don't use those. I don't use the active abilities. I just use the exos.
I did one static level 60, and I had to use Max Fort Cerritos boost on both the and my Enterprise D, and that's tier 9, and my relativity, and I had to use Lorca's Fist, all that just to get one, and both my relativity died, and I had like little health left on my Enterprise, so it was like just barely with all that.
No, it's mad, but I mean the ship ability, I use it for the formation armadas, but I don't use it for
yeah, that makes sense.
For the solos. I just don't bother.
Now there is a huge, and I mean huge, jump in loot, especially in the rep loot when you go from the 60s to the 62 to the 64.
Yeah, because you're technically changing generation, aren't you? You're technically moving from a G5 to a G6.
So what I mean, yes, I can do the 60s with my rel. I just wanted to see if I could, but now that my relativity can get to those systems, I send my relativity and one of my G5 epics, and then I can smash 3 or 4 or 5 in a row on the 64s, or maybe the 62s. Probably the 62s.
So have you checked? Because obviously if you can solo with just the rel because of its loot bonuses, you're going to get more than if you can take a second ship. So
yes, I have not tried.
So
I have not tried one.
If you're staying in the G6, punching down 1. But if you can solo it with a relativity, that's big. Tier 70 Crenum. So I think, well, my relativity won't kill a 70 solo. It'll breeze a 68. I can basically grind 68 solos. But I can't.
Putz, what's your?
Mine is. Hang on, I'll tell you.
What's your tier of your relativity right now, Putz?
Tier 9.
I'm tier 6, so wait. What about your power? Because mine is 217 million.
Mine is 1.1 billion.
No, definitely we're missing a research, but
mine's tier 12. Mine's at just short of 8 billion.
Mine basically doubled in power from tier 8 to tier 9.
It goes big. It gets big because you've just crossed an ops lock there.
Right.
So it is quite right. That should be my bulwark done.
So what should I aim for tier wise? Because level the next officer is level 40. That would be tier 8, and then and tier 9 is the second, another one.
What do you mean by officer? Do you mean below deck slots?
Below deck.
Below deck
Yeah.
slots. Okay.
Yeah,
Cool.
I like it at tier 9. Because of the extra below deck slot, it dramatically changed for me from tier 8 to tier 9. Like at tier 8, I was able to solo a leg on like a 60, but when I went to tier 9, I'm able to go up to the 63s and solo it, and I only need one little helper for the next one up, and I can take out a charged or a static leg at tier 9.
What's your like because I have 4 currently on tier 6. What do you think the below deck? Probably Neelix, Kim, Taurus, and Tom Paris.
Well, for me, I don't use Paris because my crew is Picard, Beverly, DeMarco. Below
That's
deck,
not-
I will run Vial, I will run BLT, I will run Enterprise Troy, and I will run, I do believe I am running Neelix.
Vial, Troy, Troy.
Vial's really good. Vial's really good. Obviously, she's the basically Hugh for Armadas.
Yeah. Now my Vial is tier 4 out of 5, so, and that makes a big difference.
Yeah, I only have her tier 1 right now. Neelix, I have tier 2.
This is hear me out here. This is why I've always, I think that in the however long that we've been talking and that we've communicated in chat, I've said to you that there's a few base things with officers that really need to be sorted before I feel that you're going to be remotely ready for being in the next generation. I'm never saying that to try and say that I'm trying to hold you back or anything like that. I'm not. And you play the game that you enjoy doing. But there's a few staples, and some of those staples are BLT, Q, Tom Paris, Neelix, Harry Kim. You know what I mean? They're just like really simple officers that you need to have pretty much nailed on. And before you go anywhere, and I've said this to you before, and you've never listened to me, but because you play your game, I'm not criticizing it at all.
I got Taurus up to tier 4, and I only got 200 more blueprints to tier 5.
How many
What
officer
is your
depot
efficiency?
tokens have you got?
Not many.
Have you been spending them as you get them? And what have you been spending them on? Because
up until I got up until I got the TNG data, I was getting the officers I didn't have. Now I got all the officers. I've been just saving them, and I think I did the last time I got Taurus up to tier 4, but I haven't been doing many of the events because I'm always busy a lot.
Yeah, no, and I get that. But go on, Putz.
Question for Bensai. What is your efficiency on the Voyager officers from the away team, wherever the away team.
It's here research.
Yeah, the
I don't have any of the efficiencies yet because I haven't been getting many of the crest. That's what I'm bottlenecked with, a lot of things.
So you have two options really here. You can concentrate on the efficiencies and trying to do that, because if you get the efficiency of the Voyager officers maxed, and you can do that at your ops, then automatically all of your tier 4 rare officers will now be tier 5, because that's how many shards it will help you. Or you can not go that route and go and spend every single officer depot token on them and probably get the same result in the same amount of time.
Because they're just so important. Don't forget the X-Borg stuff. Oh, that's a huge one as well. Well done. I'll mention that in 1 second. I'll come back to that in 1 sec. Because obviously the reason that you want to be able to get all the states up to 100% so that you've got all 3. Obviously a key component to that is going to be for the star path tree. Just to shout out what Archie was saying, the star path tree, obviously, which, I mean, a lot of people, if you've got your building high enough, will have these really well developed. But obviously, you're getting those from it, so you're getting additional mitigation, you're getting shields, you're getting crit damage reduction, you're getting damage bonuses in the star path tree just from having those states, and that applies everywhere. They're huge. Isolytic damage, huge, massive. The X-Borg store, do you pull that every 2 days? Because that's on a 2-day cooldown. So the X-Borg store, this is where I maxed mine, because I maxed mine before all the efficiencies and stuff came out. The X-Borg officer exchange pull that uses rare credits. I mean,
yeah, I don't have many rare credits, and so I'm looking at what Box Club looks as for the priority 1 to get that max, and I want to see what it says. I need 469,000 Pioneers credits and 112,000 Hijack Insignia, and both of those are going to take like months to get to.
469,000.
Yeah, because to max the priority 1 Voyager would take everything from TNG crew all the way to the end.
Yeah, that's why, Lube, is Voyager efficiencies are pretty late in the tree.
Yeah.
And you have to get the Enterprise maxed and I think SNW maxed before you can do Voyager max.
No, I don't disagree. That's what I'm saying. But your Officer Depot tokens, before you do anything else in the game in terms of progression, for me, talking about relativity tiers and all that sort of stuff, you need to max BLT, Neelix, and Harry Kim. I think that is your number 1 priority in this game at the moment. You need those
Just
states.
the 3 officers.
They for me are the 3 most important, because you need those states on everything to make hitting everything, especially in G6, to make that manageable.
I could also augment like auto grind augment, because that would get me pulling some of those, because they got Volanotaurus, Neelix, and Harry Kim in there.
Yeah, agreed. And Paris obviously is an important one as well. I totally agree. Lexel's asking for a favour. Can anybody help? So, as anybody who with the rare tickets, find a rare ticket bundle. He's 50. After a completed card. I didn't do it. He's after this one, the Riker maneuver. Has anybody got a completed card? Did anybody do this? Engaging in the PvP.
I was able to get 100 shards from the augment store for Volanotaurus.
Massive.
Nice.
Massive. That'll probably max.
And almost and close to getting almost another 50. I got 10,000. 10,000 in the. I want to see how much would that be of the. I can't remember what they're called.
Yeah.
But yeah, that.
Just get them done. And I'd say BLT is the first one to do, because Hull Breach is also the most impactful of the 3 states on its own.
Yeah, I would say BLT,
then Harry Kim, then Neelix.
Yeah, and then Neelix, then Paris.
Yeah, agreed. Did anybody do this ticket that can throw me a screenshot of this completed card? So just this page. Did anybody do it? Thank you, Ruby.
I can't help.
Appreciate that. Thank you. May have missed it. The plans to add Reliant parts to the end of month flash pass. I think Reliant's too new to have any additional sourcing from anywhere else at the moment. It probably needs another few months before that starts getting added, if I'm being honest.
The ship that's ripe for those to be added is the GS.
Oh, I agree. No worries, Lex.
Add those first, then in a couple of months add the Reliant, then a couple of months after that add the Squall.
That's exactly that's just common sense, isn't it? And I hope Tibbs isn't here, because I've just said common sense. Oh, what's this second?
I'm surprised that British don't say like common, I don't know, common pounds, or what's lower than a pound, right? Help me out.
Cents, not cents. It's spelled totally differently. Come on now.
I'm just
the common pence. That's what we should say, shouldn't it? The common pennies.
There you go. Common pence and common sense. Yeah, there you go.
Very good. By the time the GS31 gets full, probably won't need it. But yeah, but no, they probably won't need it. I agree. But I definitely want to get a maxed second GS31. I really want to get that.
Yay! I got 150 out of 200 now.
What's lower than £1 per euro? Correct, Jim.
150 out of 200 for Balanator. So I just need 50 more.
Easy.
And that takes 1,000. Takes 1,250 of the choice, Wrath choice tokens for 50.
Ooh.
And if I pull that every few days, might take a few more days to get that.
But you'll just fly a farthing. Oh, thank you very much. I don't remember farthings. They were a little bit before my time. We used to have pounds, shillings, and pence, and farthings and half crowns.
What is it? What's the what do I need? Like, how many badges and how many credits for? Because it doesn't really tell me the number. What
I can get. So
it just says I need them.
I'll show you.
It should be 3 or 4 badges of the type, and then I'm gonna guess 10K on the faction credits.
I have the Federation credits. I think that's what it takes.
Are you watching the stream?
Yeah.
There you go. So these are the costs, but obviously they'll be different for all 3 in terms of badges. So you need 3 badges total, 1 for tier 4, 2 for tier 5, and faction credits total to go from tier 1 all the way to tier 5 is only what 13,500.
Okay. Like that.
Basically free.
Yep. I'm saving. I'm still deciding if I might get my Selkie because that's what I'm saving for because I have 1.2 million Federation credits.
Yeah.
That's what I think I'm probably gonna get that unless I get the rep for the Akira. Before that,
I don't think you need the Akira. I think you work on. I think you'd be better spent saving those credits for 66 because you're not going. It's not going to take you long to get to 66. It's not going to take you long to.
If I want to do a spend event and buildings will take longer to
build G5s.
For this.
Build G5 ships. It takes a while, but do build.
Yeah.
I think an Akira is a waste of investment. I'm being honest.
Yeah, your Enterprise D you said was at tier 9, so you have tier 10 and 11 and 12 to put on. You're probably sitting at least 80 million points there, is my guess, with all those parts.
Check on Spock's Club right now. Oh, I have all the parts, but I just need the epic and rare gas. That takes a lot, and I don't have that much conversion tokens. I think I used them already to get just a little bit, even the few parts I needed. See, tier 12, I need 19,776, so that's 29 million material spend points, it says, and then 71,000 rare gas, 2,673 rare ore and 0 epic ore, so, and then 15 trillion titanium. That's gonna be. I have 38 trillion titanium, including tokens and what I have on hand.
How are you doing with like your efficiencies, your ship efficiencies and stuff like that? The ones that were like the Dolomite primes and bits and pieces like that.
Tier level 7 of the efficient engineering and level 8 of the ship parts.
All right, okay.
I've been putting some Dolomite every so often, like Ferengi Pass and everything like that.
So you know, you can grind Dolomite daily though, don't you? Every day.
Yeah, that takes like the board credits, and I don't really get much of those. Where is that?
Yeah, so they're in the remember.
No, I know you get them from doing the battleships, but I need to do a lot.
Sick.
And like I said, I work, and I don't have much time to do much.
Oh no, I totally get that. But I mean, the Xborg stuff. Do you do your event on a Wednesday? The Wednesday events for NX01, they fuel my Xborg all the way through. And I just pulled the G6 one. I double pull the G6 one until. Actually, fair, I probably could stop now. I don't actually know what I've got left. I might even be pulling these for no reason now.
No, I mean, they'll eventually have more primes for the particles, right?
I doubt
No.
it for Dolomite. I doubt it.
I doubt that they will bring out another prime or anything that uses dolomite.
Let me have a look. Let me see what I've got left.
Don't they? Isn't there like a export credits efficiency for like the export store? Because my G6 cost
yeah,
it's 1870 epic.
It's CAC though. It's CAC. Don't worry about that. It's not worth the investment. You need to max.
I got the Prime Ordnance. You know, the free gift you get every day. That's like 50 some epic credits.
Yeah, it's not much, is it? I don't care about the ship sustainability. I don't care about fleet commander reward. Oh, I think I'm nearly done. What do I need to do?
Oh, when I pulled the NX01, the chips for the Alliance tournament, I got a lot of credits that time. So
yeah.
Would you say the officer exchange? Let me see if I can get. No, it probably won't give me that many, but I'll see how many it'll give me.
But now more and more the GS31 is the choice to do faction kills, but everyone has GS31 good enough tier, and I don't know it's good enough tier. Yeah, honestly, the thing is, I totally agree. The GS31 is the new G6 ship. The only ship you need in G6 is, my opinion, the Junker. I like having the Borg Cube. Do the Borg Cube, you've got to do an Op 6666, and then ultimately for the Vengeance, because I do believe that the Vengeance is going to be important in G7. Okay, I do believe it's going to be important. And then you need an Epic. For me, GS31, a second Junker. But if you did you buy the first one? If you didn't buy the first one, then you can buy a second.
Yeah, because I was watching DJ last night or the night before. Well, yeah, it was Sunday night, and and I saw him got the second GS71. It's like I went to see it and I didn't see it. And I don't think it's available right now.
No, so if you can only purchase at the moment, which I don't think is correct. You can only purchase one Junker. So because I never bought a GS31, I can unlock it. I can get the unlock pack because I never bought one. They should fix it, because why should somebody that's bought one not be able to buy another? Whereas somebody who ground one can still buy a second one. And I think they're so important. So I saw DJs did mention it in dev chat about getting the second Junker pack made to everybody. Oh, Maxman, thank you for that screenshot. I appreciate it, mate.
Yeah, I'm also really close to the DTI building level 60. I'm thinking I'm like maybe 2 weeks away in pulling parts, security access cards.
For what?
The DTI building level 60.
Oh yeah.
I'm like 2 weeks away.
Oh nice. Well, I don't know.
That what does that give me? Those things every week instead of every 2 weeks. The bonus converters tokens.
Conversions. Yeah.
Conversion tokens.
2 cubes, but it's not available to everybody. I have 2 cubes.
So besides officers, what other things I could work on? Like
the difference between Twitch audio and Discord is nuts. In what sense? Tell me what you mean, Shiz. In a good way or a bad way?
No, another thing is I just got my 4,000 broken rods. So the next treasure that comes up, the one with the speed ups and everything, I'm gonna get that.
Yeah.
That's gonna be a big latinum injection. Like it's gonna take. I'll probably be able to do, and it's a lot of mats for G5, so I can catch up on more on research.
Absolutely. I'm also of the opinion that people that are sort of at the back, people who are up 70 or 69 approaching 70, I'm tempted to start saying to people, start saving 7 and 30-day chests and start saving multiphasic tokens. Start saving that sort of stuff for in case you decide that you want to move into G7. Providing that G7 comes at some point, puts.
35 days. I'm calling it.
The Sigma speed ups. I mean, I probably could go to ops 64 after the next treasury, but I think. What do you think would be better? Did you start maybe do some G6 research instead, or go to 64? Because the combat tree would be the thing I can work on to G6.
Puts, you're closer. You're closer to you're closer to this. You need to answer that question on what you would spend on. I would tell you to do research.
I'm going to tell you what I'm going to do. And then I would tell you what, and that maybe is because I play a lot more, but I'm pushing to 66 and I am foregoing all research and I won't do a single thing until I get to Ops 66. Now, as a more casual player that maybe doesn't get absolutely everything done that they need to because of, in real life stuff, totally get it. I would say, start looking at some research to make your journey a little bit easier. Even though it may be slower.
Yeah, because right now I'm stuck on the G6 research, waiting to get the R&D to 63. That's the next milestone.
If you're up to date on your G6 research, that's really, really good. Because, I mean, I look at my G6 research and then I turn it off really quickly. Because my G6 research is atrocious. A lot of this stuff, some of this stuff I don't care about. But up here, my actual proper G6 research is garbo.
My G5 is like on combat. Is up. I'm up to everything's max. Well, except for the
Hi, Wolfie.
What I didn't need to do for the superhighway stuff.
Yeah.
And then the translink stuff. That I mean, I haven't done any of those. You just have to hit those ships in that special space. But then I got past where it's exposed explorers, interceptors, battleships. I got everything before that up to max, and then I got everything after that. I got like slowly goes from like level 8 down to a few of these maxed.
Yeah.
The shield reinforcement and the shield and the hull reinforcement are maxed too.
I'm
trying to think.
It's mad, really. I mean, I've nearly finished all my standard hazard particle stuff. I've got one more research to do using standard hazard particles. I've still got some to do in the rare hazard particles. But I mean, these are just garbage. Just absolutely garbo. Repair speed. What a load of crap. It's just absolute. It's just shite. I do want to do this though, which is increasing isolated damage for G6 ships. It's only 30%, but I'll take any isolated damage that I can get. But to do that, I've got to do all this crap. And it is just crap. But these
we need bulk upgrades for research. Would be awesome.
Oh, we do, but I just don't have enough. I have 472 loyalty badges, 57 allegiance tokens, saving these for G6. So Benny Hill, remember that you can only convert 5 chests of your 7-day chests. You can do a two claim. You can technically do 28 in inverted commas. But if you do a double pull, a single pull, and then a double, you can get around it. And then there's a 7-day cooldown. If you've got 472 loyalty badges, honestly, for the time between now and when G7 comes, I would start getting rid of some of your loyalty badges and converting them into allegiance if you want a decent chunk at the start. My opinion.
Yeah, if you have that many badges, I probably would drop it down to maybe 300. If he has 400 and some, I would try to get it down to maybe 300, maybe 250, and that's where I would like stay until you're ready to go into G7.
If you've got 472 and you can pull 35 a week, it's actually only 13 weeks.
Yeah, since my Enterprise D doesn't require uncommon gas anymore, I could use all those what I have for, because it takes rare and epic, so I can use the rest of the uncommon I have for research.
Yeah.
I have like 7 million lat, so I can do a lot of speed ups.
I don't think 13 weeks is that bad actually. I take it back, Benny Hill. I'd maybe get it down to maybe 5 or 6 weeks. I'd maybe start pulling them now. Start getting into the Allegiance tokens. That'd be me.
If only I was doing this on a spend event, but because I just spent probably like 20,000 uncommon stuff.
God, don't spend anything now. Just plan. Jesus. Come on now. Table changes every ops in the 70s. It's not. And the table changes every ops in the. Do you mean in the 60s? I need to go mine some isogen.
I still got so many levels of just in combat G5. 3 out of 10, 2 out of 5, 2 out of 5, 2 out of 5, 6 out of 10. So I probably got like maybe 60, 70 levels of all the research. I probably got plenty of.
Yeah, it takes so long. I remember the last time that when I caught up all my G5 research, when I finished it off, I closed it all. It's madness.
And when I do the research, I think I get like maybe a couple 100,000 in power. It's not like too much. It's only like when I do the the new nodes, when you open up the first nodes, the first level, then that's when I get the most power.
Yeah. Sorry, just let me get a look for.
I'm at 772 million. It's up 63. And then the defense platforms and the dry docks give me the most power. But that takes Sigma speed ups, and that takes forever.
Sigma speed ups are a pain.
There I have 4 days, 9 hours on my R&D. I could use Latinum. I don't want to use Latinum to speed it up, but I was thinking about another thing, because when I only got like a few generators left below G6, and once I get them to G6, then my daily buildings is going to be hard unless I can get a specialty building too. Because I got maybe like 13 buildings that's rest that hasn't gotten to G6, and then once I get that, then I won't be able to do that daily building anymore for the daily goals.
No, I get you.
I can always do research, but building's going to run out sooner than later unless I can stash up a whole bunch of Sigma speed ups.
And that's the thing, stashing Sigma, making sure you pull in your Sigma stuff every single day. I'm gonna do a G6 retrospective. You're devious. I'm gonna do a G6 retrospective. So now that I've finished G6 in terms of I've gotten to 70, they've got a hell of a lot to do. I will give you that. But I'm gonna get. I think it'd be great to have you in there, Puts. Probably gonna get somebody else who's like and pretty much finished off 70 in there, somebody who's done and dusted, and then I want somebody who's like not quite 60 yet, somebody that's like 50, it's not quite 61 yet, sorry, so either somebody that's camping at 60 or something like that, and have a 4-way conversation about G6 and talk about, do you know what I mean? I just think that would be a really, really good conversation.
Yeah, absolutely. I am definitely up for that. And speaking of a G6 retrospective, and I don't know if I'm allowed to say this, but I'm going to say it anyways. Jules Verne and others, Destros and a few others, including myself, are going to be, I don't want to say commandeering DJ's show on Thursday, but the entire, unless something else happens and in game, but the scheduled for Thursday's show on DJ's is doing a retrospective and a revamped what to expect in G6.
Exactly. That's exactly what I'm thinking. I'm thinking of trying to put it I'm gonna do probably a video on it, and then do like I'm gonna do my like top 10 tips for a new G6 from somebody that's done it, and then I want to have like a good 45, 60-minute round table just discussing all elements of G6 and how we play different things, what our ship progression looked like, what our pitfalls were, what our hurdles were, what we found too easy, what we wish we'd done differently, how we ground reputation, whether we single, dual, triple grinded, whether, do you know what I mean, what's changed in the 60s since 60 came out 2 years ago. Do you know what I mean? Because I think there's a lot of people that are approaching that. And I know, and Taffman said obviously 9 months too late. I know. Well, I did do a coming into G6 series on YouTube. Sort of my impression of going into the 60s. And I actually watched that series. It's about an hour and a half, an hour and 45 minutes, all 3 videos. They were like from Twitch, so it was all live, me going in, playing with hazards, playing with the hostiles. How different G6 looks today from when I went into it 15, 16 months ago. Oh my god. If anyone wants to see what G6 looked like 18 months ago, go and look on YouTube. Go watch my series on it.
So the hardest part for me, especially with the factions, is because right now I'm triple dignitary, and the DTI, that gives me 11.25 because I got max reputation now. I have all 3, so I get 1.25 billion per pull on all 3 factions. And that's helped me get all 3 past to that triple dignitary. But it's still taking a long time, even with that. It would take like, I don't know how many levels 60s just to get a 1.25 of those.
It's big. But then once you get into but Put said this earlier. Once you get into the 60s, you're gonna find.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? The number of the reputation that you get is absolutely massive. I mean, I think I maxed my rep probably 3-4 months ago, and I don't do these religiously anymore, the DTI solos. I can keep up with the drips and stuff that I get from elsewhere and the formation armada chests and things, and I've got 125 billion rep just sat waiting for G7. I tell you what,
and I have about 200. The last time I looked, it was like 225 billion, and I am sitting at 300 billion for my rep across the board, so I could today be locked at 500 billion if I wanted to.
You're just waiting. One of the best things that they did about the G6 reputation bans was not tying hostile level to reputation level. Dailies are all tied. All faction dailies are tied to ops as opposed to being tied to faction, because everything below G6, it was obviously tied to your faction rank as opposed to ops level. It was brilliant. I think it was a really, really nice change that you weren't disadvantaged by going up in reputation and working on it. I'll just save DTR rep for when G7 comes out. Exactly, Rinvia. That's what I'm doing. There's no point in me pulling it. But I tell you what I would like to do. I would like to do a sweepstake on what we think the next, not lock, what the next reputation level actually is after 500 billion. So I don't mean lock. I don't mean to lock it out, because like if we go by the G6 model, that'll mean that there'll be a G7 level, like the equivalent of a Selkie, the equivalent of the Selkie level. What do we think it will be to get whatever the equivalent, if there is going to be one, whatever the equivalent's going to be in G7? They've done the same model G5 and G6. What do we think? How many billions or trillions? Because remember, it was only. Do you remember when it went up? It went from 1 billion, which was the G5 lock. It was only 1.1 billion to be able to unlock Selkie blueprints.
So 10%.
Yeah.
I think it will be somewhere between 10%, so 500, so that would be 550 billion to 600 billion. It's going to be in that range somewhere.
Give me them numbers again.
For the first one.
What do you think it'll be?
Me or Bensai?
You. What did you think that the next rep will be?
I'm going to say conservatively, it's going to be 550 billion, and it won't be any more than 600 billion for the next one. But for the overall lock of max rep,
oh god,
I think Tarpey did the math and followed the curve of how it went through all the other generations, and I think it's something like 1.4 or 2.4 trillion is I'd have to go back and ask her, but that would be where I would see it at.
So, with the DTI, I'm using my tier 6 relativity daily pull. I get like 480 of both of them.
Sorry, Ben.
So-
1 sec, mate. 1 sec, mate. Can somebody just confirm that you can actually hear me and you can hear Puts and you can hear Ben talking? Somebody's saying that they can't hear anything. Can you hear me? You can hear everyone. Kemi says yes. Audio is good. Yes, you can. Okay, so if anybody can't hear, I'll just quickly put a. Refresh if you can. Hi, Jimbo. Not seen you for a while, dude. Hope you well. Okay. Sorry, Bensai. What was you saying? I can be heard on Twitch as well. Thanks, Chris. Thanks, Carla.
The DTI. So with my tier 6 relativity, I get 480 static and charge per day with the gift.
Yeah.
And then I've been doing it since I maxed the rep, since I don't have to spend on that anymore. I spend on the 2 Sigma speed ups, and then for the chart, the static, I do get the max of pulls of the security access card. And once I get that to 60, then I'll be I could still pull that, but
well, don't pull that. There's no reason to pull that
because. What about past 60? Do you need anything past 60, like for the building?
The DTI goes to 70, but you don't. Sorry, I thought I meant once. But yeah, so you need it up to 70. Carla said, if you can't hear me, type 1 in the chat. Yeah, but no, them Sigma speed up bundles. The amount of times that I've got that magical 3-day Sigma speed up, I feel like I've won the lottery. You know, when you get that 3-day one, honestly, it's so marvelous, and it drops more often than you would think. I think.
So for the static and charge, so it says at tier 6. What's the next? What's the next? I think would it be like tier 8, tier 10, stuff like that?
To do what? Sorry, buddy.
The static for when it goes, because mine's at 480 per pull. What's the next? When it goes up, or is it every tier?
Every tier, I do believe it goes up.
The relativity daily gift, it goes up every tier.
And then the capacitors I was talking about.
Right, yours is at 480. I think mine at tier 9 is like 580 something or something like that. Yeah,
they don't go up much. Mine's 660 at tier 12. And Stewie just said, if anybody who can't hear me, please PM him, let him know how to activate that feature. Stewie wants to not be able to hear me as well. Hackman and Floyd are having a bit off. They're at 25 and something respectively.
So for the static credits, it takes 480,000 static temporal wreckage, and I get like for the 60s, I can do 1 per day because of the recharge of the Lorca's Fist. I get like 64,000 or something like that wreckage for the 60s, level 60.
Yeah.
So that would take like maybe a week to get the 4 pull for the static credits.
Yeah. The ship parts in them bundles, in the Formation Armada bundles, are decent as well. I do think that the relativity parts are sourced quite well. Let me do my Tech Tuesday, and I think we've done everything that we need to do for the evening. Let me.
And you know, another thing is I've been slowly getting Klingon and Romulan rare G5 ships as well. I just pulled another 54 Klingon, and I'm like slowly getting, because I want to go back and get the rest of the ships I haven't got yet.
So you're just grinding them. You're not spending faction credits on them, are you?
Well, I'm just spending the faction credits in the faction store every set, like 150,000. So until I get like 150,000.
Oh god!
I don't think. As far as I know, I don't know what system you would get the co-op sub-pack or the scientist in.
They do drop from the. I mean, I don't. I wouldn't waste faction
Maybe.
credits on it. Honestly, mate, I just wouldn't.
Yeah,
I
I
really
wouldn't
wouldn't.
waste the faction credits on G5 ships if you're in G6, because you can get the blueprints elsewhere, several different places, and naturally, while you grind in G6, you're gonna get a drip of those blueprints.
Yeah. Armada chest, that's a really good one here. Yeah, the G5 Armada chest. You will just get them. Don't spend faction credits on them. Jesus.
What about like the Dare decks? Because that's probably my next epic I'll like focus on getting.
Yeah, you're a 63. What are you, 63 going 64, something like that? And you've all you need, but you don't want to be spending the ore on that because you're going to need it to max your ND.
Mm-hmm.
I just don't think you need to be Thank you, Iceberg. I just don't think you need to be spending faction credits on any ship at the minute. You need to be saving up for your 66 because the 66s aren't cheap. They're not cheap. And have I still got STFC got space open?
Oh, the thing is, it's going to be maybe 6 months before I get 66, so I want to have a ship right now that I can do higher up, like the solo entities and other things like obviously the board stuff.
Because the Deredix is 2 million credits.
Yeah.
I mean, again, I say you play your game, mate. But I'm just really I just don't see the need to buy ships that you're never going to use.
I mean, it'll be slightly because it'll G6 requires G6 mats, and I have some, but not too much. I'm getting them slowly. The G6 mats, I think, from choice rewards and everything.
Yeah,
I've been pulling mostly crystal because that's how I did my tournaments. I did the crystal one because that gave me the most. I only had to do like 400 instead of like I think it was like 700 or whatever for the ore and gas. That gave me the most.
Oh right, yeah, from choice rewards to finish the crystal mission because you get more in the crystal choice token.
I was able to get to adept, and I'm on solo. I'm in a solo alliance, so kind of cool.
Oh my god! Honestly, I don't know how anybody could play this game without an alliance. I mean, my alliance is full of idiots, isn't it, Stewie? But I couldn't play this game on my own.
Yeah, honestly, I kind of burned all the bridges with the rest of the players in the server.
By doing what?
I guess being stubborn.
About what?
People tell me that I don't take their advice, and it's like try to tell them that I play the way I want to play. So.
Oh god! And then me sat there saying I don't agree with what you do. And you play your game, but
I try to do some things, but it's not like everyone's a clone and has to do the same thing everyone else does.
I'll tell you this. There are different strokes for different folks, and there's got to be an alliance out there that is at least, hopefully in Master, but at least in the one below that you can get in on your server, because the stuff that you are missing from, especially from Master, like there are several primes, there are several other things that you can't get right now, unless you pay for them. If you're asking me, I would strongly recommend you before the next Alliance tournament trying to get into an alliance that is much higher in that, especially and the Emerald chain too, right? Like, I don't know.
And formations, polygons. Yeah, I agree. There's just so many things. And do you know what? Having a conversation with people whilst we're randomly clicking little red triangles. And $50 tech makes a really good point. In G6, Alliance helps. I know it sounds daft. It's massive in G6.
Yeah, if you look at server 16 on STFC.pro, there's only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 alliances in the Masters League.
Well, those would be my
That'd be
my
where I'd
targets.
start. That's where I'd start.
Yeah, see, two of
And,
them
and
don't won't let me in at least.
Right, so you've got
here's
3 left.
yeah, and you are going to be getting into higher G6 ops, and your buildings are going to start being a lot longer, and
Yeah.
the amount of latinum that you can save with 20 or 21 helps
Which is about 18%.
on each building
About 18%.
is I mean, you're going to save just going from ops 63 to 66. You're probably going to save the equivalent of 100 million lat
Yeah.
just in helps.
Yeah. Because of all the intricate buildings in between as well.
Yeah.
It's it's like on my new player guide that I did on YouTube. One of my first things that I said was you need to be in an alliance, and I strongly stand by that. I wouldn't, and this is I don't even care about saying this. I would not be playing this game if I was not in my alliance.
I mean, put it this way, even Quasel joined an alliance.
No way. Who the hell accepted him?
There is one strategy I can think. I can get players that either are op 70 or haven't played before and have them create a new account and come over to 16 and join my alliance. That could. I mean, I have a whole month to figure out things like that.
I just believe that you just need to. If you've burnt bridges, it's a game. So I just don't get why you don't try and build a bridge back. In my opinion, I just feel like you're missing out on.
I mean, I have autism, so it's kind of hard to get along.
I get that. I totally get that. But you said that 2 alliances wouldn't take you. That was what you said, and there was 5 in Master League. That's 3 that you can try. Try it. And the thing is, if you hate it, there's a leave button. I couldn't even tell you where it is now. It's been that long since I've left an alliance. Where the hell is the leave button?
You know, it took me like 15 minutes to figure out where the leave button was last week because I went on a visit. I went on a visit to a different alliance for this month. But yeah, I was like, where the hell's the leave button? Where's the leave button? And if you ask me now, I don't think I remember. I just stumbled on it. I'm like, great, I'm leaving. Great, I'm out. Yeah. Like, you know. But here's a suggestion. Here's a suggestion. When you go, the next time you go into up into ops, right? Change your in-game name, change your avatar, change your frame, hell, change your alliance name. Maybe even drop tags. Just be tagless, and then go and ask, right? Just try to become adopt a different persona, and unless those alliances are actively tracking you and making sure they know where you are, so that because you're persona non grata to the nth degree, it will work. It will work.
You see, I would rather, because on most servers, probably, well, maybe not. How old's your server now?
Server 16.
He was on 16.
16. Oh, you're day 1 then.
Yeah, I'll be a new
day 1
server.
Because it used to be when, like, because if we had an op 70 join, we'd be able to, we'd know it was, even if they did change the name. If an op 69 join, potentially, but anything lower than that now on a day 1 server, there's that many people at those levels.
I always wanted, when I was younger earlier in the game, I was like, I always wanted to grow my own alliance and do some cool things in the game and have be able to help up other newer players. I still want to do that, but I think I might have to do it on a different server because I have a few other alt accounts, and I could probably, when I start focusing on them again, I could probably do something like that.
But you make content. That's your way to talk to people. Don't you? You still stream, don't you?
Yeah.
You get people on your alliance to come and see you, and then they'll see that you're not a douchebag.
Yeah. The thing is, I think it's just because my perspective is on things are totally different. It's very different from most people. The way I see things is it's hard to be able
that's
to
fair, but
understand other people's reason why they do certain things and why their advice is meaningful.
No, and I appreciate that. I mean, I've been telling you to slow down for years and catch up on certain things, and I only do that because I believe it's in the best interest of your game. I don't do that to be a douche or to be insulting. I'll take that lubricate for $50. Thank you. I have no intention of doing that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I understand, but I like doing things in fast mode. I don't have to take tens of years to get to where I'm at. Like, I don't want to go too fast, but I want to be able to like get to something meaningful like within a reasonable time.
Yeah. So for me, your mindset needs to change the meaning of the word meaningful to go a bit philosophical here, because maxing out, going back to what we talked about earlier, maxing out BLT, Harry Kim, and Neelix, I would see that as a huge accolade for my account. I remember once I'd maxed those 3 officers, I felt like I'd achieved something. And if you can get your mindset around that is actually an accomplishment in this game of having that, it will help you no end. If managing to get, like you said, your relativity to tier 9 to tier 10 or something like that, getting it somewhere where it can then kill a 62 solo, 64 solo or something like that, look at those things as meaningful accolades as opposed to the ops level, the actual hidden number behind it. Because what you're going to find soon is if you don't catch up on certain things, if you don't catch up on certain bits and pieces, you're going to get to a point where without spending, you've broken your game. You've broken
I remember like a year and a half ago, before I had Chen Max, and people were telling me in the Discord like Max Chen is like, and then when I got Chen Max, it was like night and day. It's like, oh my gosh, I could hit that ship and like I could do that hostile. Like, I was like, what? It was like game changer.
It is. And what you're doing is by not listening to... I ain't saying listen to everybody, and I ain't saying don't play your own game and don't enjoy it. The whole point is it's a bloody game. You're supposed to enjoy it. But you need the certain things, especially... I mean, I'm not saying that I'm the font of all knowledge or that at all, but I've played this game for a long time. I understand the backside of it, and there's things I'm only telling you to do, because I play this game totally different to a load of people. Me and Stewie have been friends in this game for 6 years. Do you know what I mean? We've played in the same alliance for 6 years. We've probably spoken every day out of those 6 years. There's very, very few days that we don't speak. Very, very few. We both play a totally different game. Stewie's now an Ops 66. I'm an Ops 70. I've always focused on that next Ops level, but I've also never ever put myself in a position of the next Ops level is going to potentially harm me. I've always achieved things within that as I've moved up, because it's the only way I could do it. Stewie is a completionist. Stewie is one of these people that will remember if he didn't complete one faction hunt in 2023, and it will bug him for the rest of his life. He completes everything. He likes to have all of his research done. I will jump forward and then catch up. Stewie is I will get up to date and then move forward. What you seem to be is somewhere in the middle of that. You're a jump forward without the catch up bit. And I think you can only be one of those 2 types of players. You're either a jump forward and catch up, or you're a get up to date, then move forward. You can't play this game as a jump forward without the catch up. You can't do it.
In my brain, all these like icons and green numbers, just like need to upgrade, need to push the buttons and stuff like that.
And,
need to get rid of these numbers and
you know
like
your
OCD.
head. I'm talking to you purely as a player. Do you know what I mean? I'm not able to tell you not to press the green button. Do you know what I mean? I'm not able to do that, and I don't understand the reasons behind that. That's not what I do. But fundamentally for me, you're either one of those 2 types of players. You can't be anything in the middle.
Yeah, and I will say that I did G4 all the way up through G4 as more of a completionist, and then I did G5 as a jump ahead and catch up, and I'm going to do G6 as a jump ahead and catch up. And I agree that that's really the only Those are the only kind of two ways that you can go, and both are legitimate.
But I think they're the
I
only
think
two
it's
ways
really-
to play this game.
Yeah, I think it's really great that like in a month or less, I am going to get to Stewie's level and maybe pass him.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
also knowing Stewie will not allow that to happen.
So
Okay.
the only
This will be
building,
fun.
the only building right now is the war room. It's only level 22.
Oh,
and
balls to the
and
war room.
We don't get many
Yeah.
parts for that.
Mine's
Yeah,
37,
the war room.
and that stupid
Yeah.
subspace relay piece of shit as well.
Yeah, that's 17 subspace relay.
Yeah,
that's what I got.
but I've just accepted that they're cack. From an upgrade perspective, they're just awful.
Yeah, I mean the rewards you get from the war room every month are
Pitiful.
okay.
Pitiful.
But if they're okay for one set of rewards, but if you look at it as that's what I got for a month, then they're terrible, right? Like it doesn't really matter, right? Like if you look at it as a per event, then they're really good. If you look at it as what did I get from this per month,
If we had the war room every week, it becomes realistic.
Exactly.
You know, it'd be nice for the treasury if, for like officers, instead of putting officers, they would put like a boatload of officer depot tokens in. Because I think that would be way better for people that want to catch up with their officers than getting just regular officers.
But they've been doing depot tokens. It's like this is the other thing. For depot tokens for you are so important, so important for you because you've got so many of what I consider base game officers that you need to get caught up on. There's ad break in 5 minutes, peeps. So again, don't plug this very often. Want to avoid ads? You need to sub to the channel here on Twitch. And thank you for everybody that does over the time. I really appreciate it. If you've got Prime, obviously you can subscribe for free. That's amazing. But ads will be starting in 4 minutes.
The thing is, I don't like the SLBs or ALB as well. ALB is kind of hard, impossible. But
what I'm gonna say for your account, this is another little piece of advice for you. Don't go for the officer events for spending materials for the newer officers. I don't think you need to be doing that unless a killer officer comes out. Do you know what I mean? That everybody just needs, you have to have it. Then I totally get why you would do that. You want to be going for the ones where they've got SMS events. And then hopefully maybe placing an SLB for the Officer Depot token rewards. You need to get as many Officer Depot tokens as physically possible to get caught up on your officers. You really, really need to do that.
Oh, they got that research and development heroic spend aggregation.
Oh, Zendia, thank you so much for resub with Prime, Zendia. Thank you. I really appreciate
that's like 1,200 building parts for the for that building, the new one.
Say that again. I missed the first bit.
The research and development heroic SMS for the spending aggregations. Research particles. It's like 1,200 of the recon locus schematics.
Yeah, but again, being subjective, the research in that tree shit. Do you know what I mean? I really, really bad. Like it is arguably the worst tree. Out of the 26 trees that we've now got, it ranks 26th. It's awful.
I mean, isn't the point of like what they call I can't remember the word, but you know, like power creep. That's what it is. Power creep. That every tiny bit helps.
I don't disagree, but it's so. I'm gonna do. I mean, I just don't care. If I've had some of the juice, I've done it. But I'm not. I've spent nothing. Out of
Which tree?
The aggregation.
Which tree?
The aggregation tree.
Oh, yeah. There is maybe 2 or 3 nodes that are pretty good.
I like the first levels. I like the first levels. The first level. I like level 1 of the first 2. I think that's decent. I don't mind that. I don't mind the isolated damage against augment. I don't mind that. I think that's going to help in the long run. I think it's okay. After that, I'm pretty much out.
Yeah, I mean, here's the thing. There are 2 research nodes, and I don't remember which one. They're about critical damage and critical chance. But they're not really useful until you max them, and you can't max them until you're op 70. And once you max them, then it kind of turns those hostiles into kind of like a normal-esque hostile. But before that, they're really not. Like they're totally ineffective. It's like zero effectiveness until the very last, and then it's like 100% effective, right? So it's only I'm not even going to look at that research until I'm op 70.
Yeah, I don't disagree. And this is an easy one. 50-year-old tech. Just got the Reliant. What's the proper crew for auto grinding? So there's a couple that you can try. The crew that I tend to like using, and I use it for all my auto grinds. This is my auto grind crew. I use it for augment. I use it for the transigen stuff. That's the crew I use. I use Strange New Worlds Pike, Strange New Worlds GG, and Strange New Worlds Pellier. That's what I use. You can use Strange New Worlds Pike. You can put Strange New Worlds Spock in there for some mitigation if you want to be able to do that. And if you've put Neelix below deck, another really, really competent crew is... I'll show you it. So I would have to swap that for that.
While he's explaining that, I do believe he's going to bring up the Archer crew, or maybe even the Wesley crew. Low tiers on your Reliant is putting out such low amount of damage that Wesley applying damage based on your stats and Archer applying damage based on your stats really will let you auto grind many, many, many more levels above what the SNW crew will. My Reliant at tier 2, when I had it at tier 2, and I'm at tier 4 now, was hitting the 42s until I got full cargo. And I was using Wesley as captain, Bev, and Picard. So max full synergy. I then switched to Wesley, Bev, and Tyler, and put Neelix below deck at 100% burning, and at tier 4 I can now hit the 50s and fill up with cargo.
Yeah, and
before I die.
Another one of those abilities that works well is Ash Tyler. So you could use something like Wesley Crusher as captain, a side of synergy, Ash Tyler, and put Neelix below deck, because Ash Tyler does exactly the same as what Wesley does as an officer ability.
And that actually works better if you're not able to kill them in round 1.
Yeah.
So if you're able to kill them in round 1, a full Wesley synergy works better. But if you're not, then putting Tyler on the side, taking Picard off, and doing that will actually, more than likely, you will kill them in the first shot of round 2 instead of the last shot, or maybe even all the way into...
And for auto grinding, that makes a significant difference, isn't it? Because the whole point of doing this is to be able to kill multiple amounts of hostiles. It's to be able to kill tens, if not hundreds of hostiles overnight or during the day while you're at work or whatever that you're doing. Because for me, auto grinding is my nighttime routine. I'll either throw it out in augment space, I will throw it out, I'll throw my ship out in transigen space and grind days worth while I'm sleeping. Do you know what I mean? That's what I wanted to survive as long as possible, especially because they are so geared towards, in those grinds, they are so geared towards the chests. Big.
That's another thing is about loops every day. I need to prioritize what loops I can do and what, because of my time and stuff. But so I need, ones haven't been able to do is NX01. I've transited every so often, but because that's just like easy. But I had to go out and like hit the battleships for the NX01. What was the other one? And then I could always do augment for that. That's auto grind.
Yeah.
But then I have solo waves. Another thing I have to actively do. That's a hard thing because it takes a lot of time.
Thank you, Roku. Idiot. Maka, thank you so much for the resub with Prime. You absolute beauty. Thank you very, very much. And Candy, thank you as well for the resub with Prime. Honestly, really
like if you were like to say all the loops like at my level I should be focusing on, like what do you think would be the number ones I could put most of my time into?
So I think you need to be making sure that you're doing your NX-01 and purely for your Voyager officers. Honestly, I think they need to be your primary focus at the moment. I think if you've only got, like, you need to be able to pull that refinery. I'll show you which refinery I mean. You need to be able to pull the NX-01 refinery for the choice chips every single day. You need to make sure you've got enough of the Zindi scraps to be able to pull this chest. You need to make sure you've got enough of the tech modules to be able to pull this chest to get your choice opportunity chips. And remember, you can get more choice opportunity chips by increasing the favor, just so that you can get more and more rare credits, so that every 2 days you can pull the Xborg bundle. And if I pull this now,
The higher the tier, I got mine NX-01 at tier 8, so the higher it gets, and I'm only one component from tier 9, but
Yeah.
the ship parts take a while to get.
but look at all those shards I just got, and you're getting that every 2 days. 6 Janeway, 7 Chakotay, 7 Doctor, 6 Neelix, 8 Tuvok, 6 Paris, 8 Kim, and 1 BLT. Do you know what I mean? Getting that every couple of days, it's massive. Oh, what did you want me to check, Putz? You wanted to see how much Una was with Max Strange New Worlds, didn't you?
Yeah.
Let me check this.
I use the cheese crew for
Yeah.
for NX-01.
And if you still, yeah, absolutely, and at tier 8, you should be doing that. What did you want? Una. So
As they said, Tendy, Tom Paris. Oh, wait a second, that could be the right one.
balls to
What was
Tendy. Tendy sucks.
Because I might have to change this because that's not right. E-data shouldn't be there. All right.
533 on Una.
Oh,
Tier
okay.
4 to tier 5. 533.
All right. Okay. Yeah. So I need to. I only have about 20 shards. Then I need, and then get the last level, and I'll be good.
I know.
So I got. Oh, what's this? Leslie, Moreau, and Nero. For my NX-01, what would the? I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 below decks.
So you
I
want
got
BLT. You want you want Belana Torres. For me, I think you want to put Doc Brown down there. Bear,
and that would be
the blue guy, and the actual Doctor, the 2 loot officers. I'm gonna put that
You
on there.
mean-
I didn't realize you were talking
is that
about. You are?
by
Yes,
Symbiosis
BYR,
one?
Bear, Beer, whatever he's called.
Beer.
See, he's got loot below deck. Yeah.
Neelix? Who else?
No, you don't need Neelix because you've got Nero there, and your Neelix isn't high enough. Once Neelix
Oh.
is maxed, then you can swap out Nero for 5,
Okay.
but you need
So-
max burning for that.
And then what else?
The Doctor?
Yeah,
Yeah, BLT, the Doctor, more loot,
that's okay. There's so many officers, it's hard to find all of them.
and then probably Hugh, and that's all your slots.
The regular Hue?
Yeah, normal Hugh for crit chance.
Because I have that floor max. What is it? The favor.
Yeah.
And I still have one left. Blonde Forest, after Blonde Forest.
Does it matter what level of augment 2.0 to kill to get the loot boxes? Bigger hostile, yes, they do, Benny Hill. Bigger the hostile, the more trophies you get.
Should I get S&W Pelly or Nurse Chapel?
But-
No. Chapel maybe.
On
Yeah,
those-
Chapel would be good.
On those trophies, it goes by generation. So you will get the same amount of trophies for any of the G4 auto grinders, and you will get the same amount of trophies for any of the G5. So if you are going for trophies, you may want to grind the lowest level system of that generation, so you can kill more hostiles, because it will not change the amount of trophies you get.
Let me show you the difference.
Okay, so I had to relocate my base back to normal space because I had it in G6. It would take forever to get up to there from G6 space. So should I try a level 60? Because I was able to do it before. Should I go higher than like 61?
There's no need to go to a 61 on those battleships with the NX-01, mainly because the cheese crew, you will never get enough mitigation for it to truly work.
No.
And you're not getting much more loot. You're not getting any more of the stuff from the cart or from the chest. So, and you probably will. You will probably max out your cargo in like 3 or 4 hits, anyways, in the level 60 system.
And because we are doing it as a one-off, probably not bothering with Hugh, I would probably agree. I've got a prediction for the next arc is a new ship. Interesting. Find out shortly.
I'm wondering, because
Cautious.
let's see, I will find out when I get there. I'll see, because I have like several hundred. Because of the when I get the because I just pull all these. I remember. I think it's either an AIA. I don't think it's an AIA. Maybe not, because I'm not. I have so many tokens though. I have so many of the for the
Blessed Dragonfire, thank you so much for the follow. Right, Shiz, you have the stage. We've got literally 5 minutes left. You've got the stage. What can I do for you?
Sure, I'll probably keep it quick. The one thing, especially talking the NX versus the battleships, as Puck, which is weird when Puck and I agree, but you can't really do much punching up. Like, you can only punch up a few on the battleship, but that's not really the thing with them. Once you have the NX far enough along, the only thing you can really do to progress that side of the NX loop faster is Anorak to speed up the rare opportunity chips. Eventually, you'll be able to take the NX with a two-pronged approach. Whenever you want the rest of the cargo, you take it to the end of Vindy's phase, and when you're stock camp on the rare chip, Anorak is your friend. It still takes way too long. Like they need it's like the commerce chip insignia. They should have had it increase as you went up or something.
Yeah, I agree. And obviously there's 2 favors as well, which are again in the Xborg store. You've got the NX-01 loot. You've got the loot bonus, bonus loot from killing hostiles with the NX-01. That's handy. And then you've got the opportunity chip boost bonus as well. So you're getting more chips to be able to work on that.
Yeah, and Shizzle, I agree with that somewhat, but I mean, what I do is every Wednesday I hit 20 with Anorax as full synergy as the captain. That will fuel my pulls for the week.
Yeah.
And so once a week I'm hitting 20 ships. And then once every month I will make a run and go for the other loot that I need as I need it. But it's normally about once or maybe twice a month. I may have to go do like 3 or 4 trips to fill my cargo.
Yeah.
I mean, at this point, we're all sitting on, like, if you've had the NX maxed, or even you've been filling that loop, you're sitting on tons of the Axis chips, although for some reason I still don't like going in and feeling like I waste a chip. But when I go for the rare chips, I usually make that and try to get like more than a few, like get a couple weeks, just that way not having to go and worry about that. And the nice part about if you take the NX on the other run toward the high end is going the 61 or 62 system. When you're loaded like 5 to 10 of the interceptors and you've probably finished out your load anyways, but you then also get Sigma speed ups from them.
What Sigma speed ups do they pay out?
It being I'd have to go do a run to double check, but I do think it being a G6 system, it even can be up to the 15 hour, but it's very limited.
Really?
I have not gotten any 15 hours, but I now use that system for the 1 hour, 3 hour speed ups, because I got to a point when I was building that with my MU runs, I was still stocked in 15 hours. I only had big ones, and it was like, oh, I have 12 hours left of this building, or I have 4 hours left of this building, and the only thing I have left is I can use LAT, or I can use a 15-hour speed up.
Yeah.
So I had to go and find a different place to get the smaller ones, and the 61 and the 62 system, whether the ones where they have the armadas are dropping for me 1 hour and 30 minute and 3 hour.
Yeah, it's funny to me, like, and maybe it's just having stocked up on so many of the solo armadas, but I feel like most of, like, I restock in the MU for the 15 hours, whether it's from the Terran faction or DTI, those speed up purchases, but the G6 solo chests, like, so many of those, it's providing tons of, like, the 1 hours, the 8s, and it gives a smattering of, like, the 1 and 3 day. And also that stock between the rev and everything else for like the 1 minute, 5 minutes, and 15 minutes. The only place where I'm like, why do I not have any of this is the 1 and like the 5 and single minute for the repair speed ups.
So for level, I just did a level 60. I was able to hit once, and then but I went 22 rounds. I got 8 million with 17 million total cargo. And I wonder if I should hit up with the 61 because I haven't bet. It's like half of my cargo. And
Try it.
And what tier is your NX?
Tier 8.
Okay.
And remember, there's still a chance. You've got to check to see if you end up getting go-homed on it, because obviously there's still a chance potentially that you may die with it. But no,
Right.
That's all we've got time for today, folks. I think it's been a good chat. It's been quite a rounded conversation. Huge shout out to Putz. Thank you for being here for the whole stream, mate. Thank you, Bensai. Thank you for jumping on. It's always nice to give you some, obviously some tips and input.
It was fun to be able to.
So thank you. So
talk and stuff.
no, it's been it's been nice to talk to you, buddy. I hope you've got some interesting ideas and stuff like that from there. Shiz, thank you for your chub at the end there. I do appreciate it, buddy. Thank you.
See you another time.
Absolutely, mate. We are going to raid out to one of our great friends. We're going to raid out to Ice Wolf La. We're going to raid out to her. I don't think I've ever raided out to her, so it's lovely to be able to do it.
Is that a baton in your pocket, or
But go say hi.
just happy to see
Have a
me?
wonderful day, everybody. Thank you, everybody, for being here. It's been a pleasure. Have a wonderful rest of your day, and remember that absolutely everything better will look. Take care, guys. Wonderful rest of your day. Bye bye.